Welcome to the first podcast of the Northwest Passage. This is a podcast that focuses on some of our student athletes here at Northwest. I am Jason Ard, the athletic director.
And I'm Alexis Tilley, assistant principal. And today we have with us...
I'm Morgan Stallings, and I do soccer, swimming, and flag football here.
I'm Colin Shokes. I'm a senior, and I play football.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for being here. We're really excited about this podcast. I think it's going to be a really cool addition to our school and our school community. So I'm going to kick it off with the first question, and either one of you can respond to it first. It doesn't matter. When did you first start playing your sport, and what drew you to your sport? And this could be about your favorite sport or your primary sport, whichever.
I'll go ahead. I started playing football when I was in the third grade, and what kind of like drew me towards it was just like seeing everyone playing like on TV and whatnot. I always wanted to give a shot, like hitting people, and I got a lot of trouble when I was in elementary school, like for pushing people. So it kind of just made me want to like play football.
So you were able to get your aggression out on the field legally
instead of getting in trouble in the classroom.
Nice.
I would say for me, I started playing when I was 4 or 5 years old, and what probably drew me towards it was just being able to use like my IQ and just the calmness it gave me of just the game and just to help everyone out, and it just brings me together with everyone.
Yeah, that's great. That is really great.
All right, so you mentioned, getting a love for the sport, watching it on TV.
Yeah.
All right, so you see all of these athletes have their pregame rituals, everything like that. So for you two, what's your pregame ritual to get you guys hyped?
I can go first. For me, especially for Northwest, this started last year, we started nature walks before games. So, like, even before our warm-ups, we'll put everything down and we'll just walk through the woods, probably about 5-10 minutes, and we'll have a talk back there, just talking about the game, how we want to attack it, just, like, getting our minds right and making sure we're prepared for the game. And then for me personally, I always never put my shin guards in warm-ups just because I feel I do my best in practice, so I want to play like I'm in practice. So I always wait for my shin guards and everything until we're doing lineups.
For me, I just listen to music, throw on some AC/DC, and I'm probably good from there on out. Watch some film and see how like the other teams, what they want to do and whatnot. Throughout practice, you're getting ready nonstop, so you already know what you're doing when it comes game time.
So are we going Thunderstruck, Back in Black?
Yeah.
What are we
Bells.
doing here? Hell's Bells?
Yeah.
All right. Classic rock going
Yes,
on.
sir, that's a good one.
All right, good stuff.
And now when you say a nature walk, are you talking about the walk that's like behind the soccer field?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We go like that. I guess this trail that cross country uses. We just follow it.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Now, how has that kind of changed your mindset, or like, are you taking anything from that you'll apply like beyond here, or?
I am, because it's just different. Like usually my freshman, sophomore year, we would just talk, and then just jump into warm-ups. But now it's just kind of that time where everyone realizes, okay, like it's time to lock in. So I think for me, like going to college, I may not be able to go on a nature walk, but
Yeah.
I think I'll know there's a time, especially with the older girls there, they'll help me realize like it's the time to not laugh and just start preparing
Yeah.
for the games.
Yeah, clear your mind, get locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sweet. Okay, so can you guys share with us like your most memorable moment as an athlete?
Yeah.
Like high school or
Yeah,
no high
here at
school?
Northwest.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a good one. My sophomore year when we went up to Watauga. So we were supposed to play on Friday originally, and like it got canceled because it was a bad hurricane or something coming through, and Watauga was posting on their social medias and stuff saying that we were like scared and everything to play. So the next day was Saturday. It was the 4-hour bus drive to get on up there. We thought we weren't gonna make it because the bus about fell down the mountain.
Oh, geez.
But we got up there, and first drive on offense, we scored within 4 plays. We're all like, we got this in the bag and everything. Then the play right after that, our 2-point conversion, our starting quarterback broke his hand,
Oh, wow.
and that was
Tanner
nerve
Ballou.
wracking. Tanner Ballou.
Yeah.
That was nerve wracking right there.
Yeah, I bet.
And from there on, we didn't do anything the rest of the first half. I think we were down 28-6 going into halftime. And out of nowhere, all the seniors are all yelling at us and like getting us pumped up. They're like, "This isn't over. We're gonna win this for Tanner and everything." And we did. First half,
Wow.
we ran the ball down their throats. I think we had maybe 300, 400 rushing yards that game. We were running it.
That's a story of overcoming.
It really is. And he's right. They were trash talking us so much because I was the one that lobbied to push the game because of safety reasons. You know, I mean, it was a monsoon.
Yeah.
The fog
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then coach moved Bristol Carter
The quarterback.
from wide receiver to play quarterback. It was almost that Wildcat style offense. And I
Wow.
mean, that run to put us in the lead
Oh, I remember
was
that,
insane.
that game-winning run he had. It was I think it was probably a 50-yard run. It was 4th and 1 too. If we didn't
Yes.
get this, we lose. the
Game is over.
Wow.
We absolutely pushed everybody around. I mean, Connor Bolton absolutely killed a guy to get Bristol right in there. Once Bristol hit that hole, he was gone. We all knew it too.
Wow.
And the funniest part was Parker McCall, who played here last year, on that same play, he was jumping around and he fell right in front of everybody. And it was hilarious. We all made fun of him for the rest of the year. For
Oh, geez.
that was something.
Oh, that's great. That's very memorable.
Yes.
All right, good stuff. I'm going to piggyback on that a little bit. You know, you guys, you play for Coach Murphy.
Yeah.
Now you play for Coach Rasevich. Is there anything advice-wise that they've given us or given you guys as athletes, or is there anything, you know, with their pregame speech, post-game celebrations that you guys will remember for a long time?
I would say for Murphy, it's just, especially for me with my mindset, he's taught me just to not focus on one single mistake and just do what I can and trust everyone else. Just because, especially with high school, it's different for me with club. Like, I know all the girls so well. And with high school, I may not know some of the younger classmen or some of the seniors even. So I think for Murphy, he's just got that part of me just to trust everyone, that they'll do their job and just focus on my job on leading the team and telling, like, not controlling everyone, but using my voice, which is what I'm good at, to help everyone during the games.
Cool.
Yeah.
For us, that's like something memorable from Coach Rasevich. I mean, we never know what he's going to do post-game. Like, one game, he hit a backflip, tried to do a backflip. He's doing the worm. So, like, he always has something in stock for us, and it's always a show to see that after the game. So.
All right, so speaking of the worm, we had a big win at Southeast.
Yeah.
I'm walking to my truck and I see this, start to happen. How did that start? I mean, did he,
I don't know. Like, he kind of just does it. Like, we don't expect it or anything,
spontaneous?
Yes, after, like, a good close game, like Southeast, that was a good close game for us. I mean, offense, they started doing good in the second half, and he was just like, I'm going to do the worm. And we all started laughing.
I think Murphy would have broken every bone.
Oh,
It's something. It's
that's great.
something you can enjoy afterwards because
Yeah.
you never know what he's going to do.
Lots of energy.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so speaking of staff members, what is your all-time favorite teacher here at Northwest?
Oh, I got mine. Mr. Parrish.
Okay, tell me why.
I mean, I just like the aspect he has of teaching. I mean, when I had him last year, my junior year, I wasn't like a big fan of history and whatnot, but he changed my perspective on
Wow.
it and made me like want to go into it.
Wow,
So like this past year, I've actually enjoyed. That was the first time I probably joined history.
that's fantastic.
And he just goes into depth about everything, and
Yeah,
he has both perspectives of everything, and I just like it.
yeah, that's important.
I feel like
Give that
Mr.
full
Parrish
view.
is Northwest history.
Wow.
He's like a pillar.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of our football coaches, Mr. Mitchell, he had Mr. Parrish when he went to high school here.
Wow.
My wife had Mr. Parrish as a teacher. So he
Yeah.
taught my wife and my daughter.
Wow.
He's been here a long time.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
All right, Morgan.
I would say I'm between two, but I'm leaning towards Miss Cullinan.
Oh, yes.
She's just been everything not to me, but to my whole family. I had her in elementary school, and she also taught my older sister in elementary school. And so everything that she's just done for me and to help my family, she's so nice, and I just love her.
Yeah,
That's
she
fantastic.
is a sweet lady and very good for Northwest. Absolutely.
I agree on that. She's for even sports. She's so
Even
in-
sports,
Oh,
she's
yeah,
so
big
excited.
supporter.
into 'em,
Big
and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
football, whatnot. Like she's always telling us like what she thinks and everything. I mean, it's just fun. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she's a big sports fanatic. So
Yes.
yeah. it's
Yeah,
good. She likes hockey
absolutely.
too.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Did
She,
not.
she has an idea of, her and Coach Ayers are thinking about starting a Northwest Hockey Club next year.
That would be
Wow.
cool.
That'd be
I'd love to
good,
see
yeah.
that. She'd be a great coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Get after it.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I got two questions. The first I'm going to start with is who are your favorite professional athletes and why?
Probably Joe Thomas. He played for the Browns. He was an offensive lineman. And when I lived in Ohio, that's when I first started getting into football. And, like, I just looked up to him because I played the same position as him, and they were my favorite team. I mean, I kind of want to play my game after him, being physical, and that's why he's my favorite athlete.
All right, good deal. So you are not a bandwagon fan.
No, I've been there for a while now.
Yeah.
It's been ups and downs, that's
Absolutely.
for sure. I mean, at least we got to keep Myles Garrett this year. That's
There you go.
the best part.
Yeah. Morgan?
I would say for me on the men's side, it's definitely Kevin De Bruyne. He's just, I mean, he can hit any pass and just move anyone, and he knows the game so well. And then on the girls' side, it's one of the UNC women's soccer players, Tessa. I know you spoke to me about her. She's kind of built like me, and she's not maybe the fastest, but she knows the game. She knows how to use her body, and she was so key for Carolina last year.
Yeah, so absolutely. We went to the national championship game. My daughter Ava, who played with Morgan last year,
Nice.
and then my wife, and we all were like, "That is Morgan on the field. The same gait,
What a
the
compliment.
Yeah.
same style of play, vision. You know, it was like you were out there. It was for sure." All right, second question. Okay, you got a sports bucket list. You know, an event that you have to check off before you pass away. What is that event?
FIFA World Cup game. Easily.
All right, I'll come back to you in a second then.
Probably a college football national championship.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping Florida State will make it there one day, but there's no hopes.
Pushing that one. Pushing that.
We had it maybe 2 years ago when we had Jordan Travis, but
Well, they got robbed in
Yeah.
That was-
the playoff,
we should've
13-0.
made that. But
Yeah.
I mean, this past year, God,
It was rough.
depressing.
It was rough.
Our stadium was getting rebuilt halfway through the season. People just stopped showing up.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. So Eli and I went to the Rose Bowl this year. Got to see Ohio State and Oregon. You know, Ohio State ended up winning the national championship. An awful game. I mean, it's
Yeah.
34-0 in the blink of an eye. But yeah, national championship game would be pretty
Oh, yeah.
Good
high
luck
at the
getting
top of my
tickets.
list.
Right.
So
Gotta plan it. Gotta hope your team's good that year.
yeah. All right, Morgan. Going back to the World Cup next
Yeah.
summer.
I'm going.
It's in North America. All right. So we've got our plans. Where are you going? Who do you want to see?
Dream is Argentina, but I know whoever my mom, she's already told my dad we're going to Atlanta. Like, that's where we're going. For me, it doesn't really of who I want to see. I just want to see a good game.
Yeah.
Them
That's
or,
fair.
That's
Them or
awesome.
England.
And I would say that Atlanta, out of the venues, is probably one of the top. I mean, it's a great venue. You know, the thing I like about it is it's close to where we live. The concessions are cheaper than any other,
That was for sure.
any other stadium. My rule was we had to go somewhere where we had not visited as a family.
That's a good one.
So I think we're looking at a Boston, Philly trip, trying to catch a game in each city. So yeah,
That would be cool.
we're
Yeah.
pumped for that. All right, so
All right, so we're going to finish with a couple of kind of fun questions. So, this week has been GCS SEL week, which is social emotional learning. Today we did cafeteria karaoke. Did you guys participate in that?
No.
I did not. I come in at fourth period, so
oh, so
Okay.
you missed it.
So
I
you
did.
You missed it. So the question is, if you were going to, and we're not going to make you, but if you were going to perform a karaoke song, what would be your karaoke song?
Dixieland Delight.
Oh, okay.
you were quick with that.
You were quick.
Somebody requested that. Or you weren't one of them,
No,
were
I
you?
wasn't in there. I was watching the Oregon
Okay.
Michigan State game.
There were four boys that requested that.
Yeah, one of my buddies told me. I'm like, yeah, that's something I would do. 'cause
All
it's
right, we're
such
going to
a
run
good
that
song.
back another time.
Okay.
You and your buddies.
I would just honestly say any song from Pitch Perfect. Just
Oh, that's
Pitch
a great
Perfect
idea.
2, I think I could do.
That would
Not-
be fun.
Definitely not from the original, but number 2, something from number 2 I could hit.
Okay.
Like I know last week on the bus on the way home from South Iredale, I made them play one of the riff offs, and I was just I just
yeah,
went
going
out.
in.
Yeah.
Nice.
What
Nice.
song?
It's a riff off, so it's just like a competition between the two musical teams, but you have to keep on the beat.
Oh.
And the song you play, it's based off the last word that someone else sang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave it up to you to pick like a competitor song.
All right, well, Miss Tilly, what's your song?
Probably Shania Twain, Man, I Feel Like a Woman. You gotta go Shania
Yeah.
Twain at least once.
Who's
I mean,
yours?
I would choose something where the crowd could get
Get it.
involved and sing along, so it's not
Not
just
just
me.
you.
So
That's smart.
maybe Journey, Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a good
Sweet
classic.
Caroline.
Sweet
Yeah, I was about to say
Caroline.
Sweet
Yeah,
Caroline.
I mean, most people get on the Dixieland Delight, though. That's a
that is.
Alabama tradition right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
True. All right. Well, the next time we have it, I'm counting on y'all to like get your team together.
Absolutely.
Get
We're
some
looking,
people up
looking
there.
for you
Yeah,
guys in
yeah.
the crowd. All right, so we're gonna end on something called the Delve deck. All right.
Okay.
So we've got a few cards here. We're gonna let the lady pick first. Well, we'll just do one. We'll let her pick today. So whatever card you pick, we're
That's
gonna.
our question.
That's our question to end.
Gosh. What holiday doesn't exist but should?
Oh.
That's hard.
That's really deep.
I've got mine right away.
Go
Really?
ahead.
I'm gonna call it Super Bowl Monday.
No.
We have to have the Monday following the Super Bowl should be a holiday as a recovery.
I'm with that.
I'm gonna go with that, but with March Madness. Something involving March Madness.
Okay.
That's a good one. I've always thought about it. I've hated going to school on a Monday right after the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's just, you're tired already because you're staying up till midnight watching the game.
Oh yeah, and it's the same thing with March Madness.
Yeah,
The game doesn't
yeah.
tip off till like 9:15.
Especially here, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you should get your birthday off of wherever. It's your personal holiday. So, like, your birthday, you should be able to take that off.
Yeah.
And, like, free of charge. Like,
So like you're saying, if I had birthday when I was here, I'd get no absences.
yeah, no
like-
absences. Like, it should be
Okay.
your one day, your one free pass a year. That's, like, your holiday.
That'd
And you
be
just get to
Yeah.
do whatever you want with it.
Like they say on Parks and Rec, treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
That's true.
All right, well, Morgan and Colin, we appreciate you guys being our first feature athletes on the Northwest Passage.
Whoop,
So until next time, we're signing off.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.